Do you have any guys in the picture right now?
Kind of. There's somebody that I want to be in the picture, but I've kind of gotten really picky right now.
Picky? What do you mean by picky?
I guess my standards have increased a lot. I don't want to tolerate something, disrespect. My morals, I want a man who loves Jesus and can lead me, and I want to get married. And I also want them to understand and respect the fact that I'm a birth mom. So not a lot of guys get that, I guess, at my age. So
can you explain what you mean when you say birth mom?
Oh yeah. So a birth mom is basically a girl or woman that has gone through pregnancy, chose life, gave birth to a baby, and then placed for adoption directly to a family unit. And so I did that 10 and a half months ago. So I have a baby boy.
Kudos. I said kudos.
Thank you. He is beautiful, happy, and healthy. But yeah, I am a birth mom, so that's kind of what that is. So
you placed him for adoption, right?
Yes.
Okay. And with the adoption process, is it somebody local to you? Are they across the nation? Are you going to like remain in touch, or like what? Isn't this all laid out in some sort of adoption agreement or contract?
Yeah, there's a lot of legal stuff within it. There's not a whole ton I can say, but I went through an agency, selected a family, and got to choose to hand place him myself. But yeah, it was a interesting, hard process, but it did change my life in a beautiful, amazing way. But yeah, they're great, and he's great.
I think I saw a TikTok you made. You said you did it. It was for the best interest of the child.
Yeah.
And you also said that you found yourself pregnant.
Yeah.
The phrasing there intrigued me. You found yourself pregnant. Well,
it wasn't planned. Before my pregnancy, I was not living the lifestyle I'm trying to live now. And yeah, I came home from work one day, and I took a pregnancy test, and I found out I was pregnant, and I was shocked. It didn't sit in for a while. I was in denial. It was right before Christmas too, and so it was just not it. But yeah, I was 21, and it was terrifying.
You said that you have many dating stories. You said, though, in your past, you dated drug dealers and abusive guys and guys that were just upright crazy. Everyone in your life makes fun of you because you really pick the craziest and worst options of men.
Yeah.
You wrote also that you would meet people out at clubs, at the after parties, and you'd be put in crazy situations. The last guy that you dated was someone that you met that you intended to be just a one-night stand, but you ended up getting pregnant. Wait,
Yeah.
So question, was it a one-night stand that you got pregnant?
No, but that's
so you guys
the
had
intention. Like, it was very short process.
Like, how long had you been seeing him, even casually, before you got pregnant?
Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Were you on birth control or?
No.
No birth control? Okay. And was he just blasting?
I don't want my family hearing that, but yeah, I mean,
you gotta take some precautions at least.
I mean,
you know?
I got pregnant, and I mean, for the longest time, I'd been kind of told that I might not be able to, so it was very random for me, and
like
it wasn't something.
Told you that,
yeah.
Okay. You have like endo or something, or
no? I have PCOS.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I didn't really take it like seriously. I kind of just was winging it.
Oh shit. Okay, so and with PCOS, it can make it harder to get pregnant. And you thought maybe did the doctor tell you like your chance of getting pregnant is low? Is that what he said?
She basically just kind of said like, when time comes when you want to get pregnant, like, you know, we'll just have to like watch to see when you ovulate and stuff like that, because it messes up your ovulation, I think.
Okay.
So like, if I was tracking it on my phone, it wouldn't be like specifically consistent
Gotcha.
every month.
And you said you ended up becoming a Christian during your pregnancy.
Yeah.
Changed your heart and mindset on life entirely.
Yeah.
You were put in this difficult situation. You did place your son for adoption. You said that you definitely struggle with finding men to date because most are looking for something easy. You don't live that type of lifestyle anymore. You've changed your perspective on life, becoming a Christian and trying to find someone to marry and have a family with.
Yeah.
What denomination of Christian are you?
Non-denominational.
Okay, gotcha. And so are you waiting for marriage before you get frisky with anybody else, or what's your position on that?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to. Obviously, once you have sex, it's really hard to not. And so, that's why I want to find somebody that can stay true to who they are and what they believe, and that can lead me. And so I'm not feeling like I'm constantly having to say no or push something. Like, I want a guy that can lead that strong and well. And I believe that the right one for me will never put me in that predicament. But yeah, I mean, I would like to. I mean, I truly think that I want my heart to be pure and my intentions. And I think that goes a lot further than just not being intimate with somebody.
So it's like you're dead set on that, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. But it sounds like you found it hard to navigate that as it relates to dating because maybe men hear about your past experience, or you relate to some degree about your past experience. You had a son, and they're like, I don't know,
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely one of the things that is always a hard topic on a first date. Most people that I have shared it with when I go out with them take it really well, or they don't understand and they kind of think it's like not a big deal. I think that's like the one thing that like bothers me the most, and it's like aggravating when people treat it like it's nothing. It's a child. It was a human being that grew in my body for 10 months. And, placing him was not easy. Or like when people say, oh, you just gave him away. I don't like that either. It's placing. And most guys like either take it really well and they're very respectful about it, or it's the complete opposite. And then I don't give anybody the time of day after that. So.
All right. Also, go ahead.
I was just going to say, because it will forever be a part of my life. And so I need somebody that's going to honor, respect that, and, love my son even if they don't ever meet him.
You also said that you wanted to talk about purity and redemption. You used to think purity was a status you either had or lost, but now it's a daily decision to honor God with your heart, body, and boundaries, and that His grace is big enough to redeem any past. Do you categorize yourself as a born-again virgin?
No.